Hello everyone, this is Samiran Methi, Senior Lecturer in Computer Engineering Department from Praveen Patil Polytechnic. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey of online learning. Today I'm here to configure a DHCP protocol using any tool. The tool I'll use is Cisco Packet Tracer. Now DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, and for the configuration of the same we'll use Cisco Packet Tracer. Now why DHCP is used? For example, if there are 5 devices and those 5 devices need to be assigned an IP address. So those 5 devices will be assigned an IP address manually by the user or the network administrator. But if those 5 devices transforms into 500 devices, now to assign IP addresses to these 500 devices will be a tedious task for an administrator or a user. So in this situation, we have to generate a mechanism that could dynamically assign IP addresses to any of these devices or to each of these devices. Fine. So when large number of devices are there, DHCP is used to automatically assign IP addresses to each of the device connected to a network. I hope the point is clear. Now, how to generate DHCP IP addresses? Let us focus on the configuration of the same. For that, we need a Cisco Packet Tracer, right? So for that, we require some devices. For example, there will be 3 devices, and these 3 devices will be assigned automatic IP addresses by DHCP server. Fine. And we require switch to connect these 3 devices, switch, and one server we require. So this server will work as a DHCP server. So now let's connect these devices, right? Alright, and finally switch to server. Now going to the server, we need the services of DHCP. So I'll go to services, DHCP, and I'll make it on, and I'll assign a start IP address. For example, the start IP address for DHCP will be 192.168.2.2, and since 192 belongs to class C address, the subnet mask will be 3 times 255.0, 255, 255, 255.0. Fine, and we should save it. Done. Now come to configuration part and fast Ethernet part. Now I'll assign a static IP address to it. For example, let it be 192.168.2.1, and the subnet mask will come as it is. Now we have assigned 2 IP addresses. The first one was DHCP IP address, which will help to automatically assign IP addresses to devices connected to a network. And this static IP address is used for the purpose of connection among them. I hope I am clear. DHCP IP address was for assignment of automatic IP addresses, and this static IP address is for connection among those devices. I hope the point is clear. Fine. Then come to PC and come to fast Ethernet to a switch. So go to fast Ethernet, and once you click on DHCP, as you could see, automatic dynamic addresses are given or assigned, right? If you come to this PC, again configuration and fast Ethernet, once you select DHCP, let us check. Yes, again automatic IP addresses are provided. And similarly, if you go to the last PC, fine, configuration and fast Ethernet and DHCP. So I hope everything is clear as far as DHCP is concerned. Now, if you could have assessed that the new policy of college is when they are trying to upload any video on YouTube, they are disabling the comments. Fine. Now, initially what student used to do was they used to post their doubts on the comment section. Now these doubts should be handled in the comment section of Google Classroom. So for example, if my lecture is on Friday, usually I upload the link of videos preceding the day of my live session, that is on Thursday. So on Thursday, when I'll upload the link of those videos, you try to understand the videos, preferably watching it twice. And still, if you have doubts, you could post a comment on Google Classroom. Fine. So thank you for watching the video. I'll soon upload the next practical. Till then, take care. Bye.